party hats. Boom, boom.
The whole go bang bang here.
Let us begin.
I want you to keep an eye out for the Boogity Man.
VHS Bandits.
Boogity! Boogity! Boogity!
VHS Bandits.
Welcome to Coxwell
Don't
Academy.
need no DVDs, don't need no Betamax. These are the VHS Bandits.
Hey everybody, welcome to this week's episode of VHS Bandits. This week we watched Street Fighter. Insert your coin and let's pop in the tape.
After 7 months of fighting, the civil war in Shadaloo may have reached the turning point. The capital has just fallen.
In December 1994, the forces of freedom will face a power-mad dictator in a struggle for the fate of the world.
Game over!
Let's go. I'm going to kick Bison's ass.
I don't think so. You'll have to do better than that.
Okay. Now, who wants to go home and who wants to go with me?
And now, our feature presentation.
Hey everybody, welcome again to VHS Bandits. I'm the Kevbot. Here with me are my co-hosts.
Topher Hansen. Hiya! That's my karate name.
Day Train. I'm the drunk guy in Virtua Fighter.
Day Train doing a flying crane kick going goo, 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 goo.
That's right. You know when Van Damme like flew out of that white pod? That's what he should have just gone flying out, going to Raul Julia, you know? If that's how you even pronounce his name, I don't know.
Yeah, I think so. Yeah, it's close enough.
Raul Julia, yeah.
Yeah.
Raul.
Yeah.
Is it Raul?
His last movie.
His last movie, that's right.
Yeah. Not
It's
that we're doing
crazy
too much
how
of the
it-
trivia, but he passed away the week before this movie premiered.
That's
Oh, no.
crazy.
So yeah. Such a
Crazy.
good actor. Those Addams
Oh,
Family
yeah.
movies are
Dude, seriously, I was thinking, I was
Amazing.
like, I couldn't watch this movie without seeing Gomez Adams as Bison.
Yeah,
yeah.
absolutely.
So yeah, we watched Street Fighter, guys.
Street
based
Fighter.
Based off the video game, this got a movie, and then the movie got a video game
That's right.
For Sega Saturn and PlayStation.
and PlayStation.
Now I
Which is-
have the game in the basement
Ooh,
with the Sega
really?
Saturn. Yep.
Is it really called Street Fighter?
The movie,
the video game?
Yep. That's what it. You know what? I should have gone down the basement and got the box and brought it up here to show you.
Oh
guys.
man,
But
yeah.
Street Fighter, the movie, the video game, based off a previous Street Fighter video game.
I think I got
Street
it for
Fighter, the video game, the movie, the video game.
I think I paid $1.99 for it, and
Oh, nice.
it's really bad.
Oh,
It's
well.
really, really bad. But it's cool
Graphics
because
look great because
Oh,
it
well,
looks
I mean,
exactly like
Because you can
Mortal
play as
Kombat.
Van Damme.
yeah, it's all like pictures of
And
like
Raul
the
Julia.
actors and stuff.
Yeah,
You know? It's cool.
that's why it
And-
looks
and
like
there's a
Mortal
great,
Kombat or Mortal Kombat 2.
There's a great trailer for it at the beginning of this tape,
Oh yeah,
which is great. So that was actually the best part of the tape was that trailer for the game.
Oh, what about
What?
this? What about the Street Fighter soundtrack or the ever popular Waterworld movie starring Kevin Costner?
The hit blockbuster movie Waterworld.
Yeah, Chain
Spurred,
Cinema Forever and Universal Studios
Yeah.
Resort Forever.
Oh yeah.
They still have the Waterworld thing. And like, I can just imagine a kid going to Universal Studios now and be like, what the fuck is Waterworld? What is this?
Well, it's funny because I could say the same thing about Pandora over at Animal Kingdom and because the movie came out.
What the fuck is Pandora?
It's, Avatar.
There's a movie. What's his name?
It's they did an Avatar ride.
What's his name? The guy who did Aliens. Tells his name.
Ridley Scott.
No, the second guy, Aliens.
The guy with the Terminator, not John Carpenter.
John Carpenter.
John Carpenter's Aliens.
too.
Yeah.
James Cameron.
James
Cameron,
That's the one.
like 20 years ago, did this shitty ass movie called that was basically Dances with
Avatar.
Wolves.
Avatar,
Called
yeah.
Avatar. Well, a couple of years ago, after everybody's completely fucking forgot about that movie, suddenly Disney World is like, oh, hey, Animal Kingdom Park, we're just going to make this whole big area about Avatar. People are like, what? Oh, you mean that shitty movie that came out 20 years ago? Oh, okay.
One of the highest grossing movies of all time.
What are they going to do?
Make
A
a sequel.
Titanic right now?
There's supposed to be several sequels, actually.
Yeah.
Jesus.
James Cameron was apparently working on this movie for like 50 years.
He just made Avatar to push 3D TVs on people in 2010.
And
Didn't
nobody
he break like 2 4K cameras when there were only like 6 in the world? I don't know.
I have no idea.
No
I'm
idea.
sure James Cameron's breaking cameras all over the place.
I'm sure.
Could be. I wonder if people go to Universal Studios and they go to the Waterworld show. They're like, hey, that was kind of cool. Oh, it's based on a movie. They go and they watch the movie and they're like, fuck this shit. This is bullshit.
I wonder
Should've
if they
watched
like
Street
started
Fighter.
working on the Waterworld ride like before the movie even came out. They're like, we know this movie's going to be this massive, huge hit. We have to start making the ride now.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah,
That's
maybe.
like when I said, I mentioned this like 4 years ago, but in Disney World, in the Hall of Presidents, the Donald Trump president robot is literally Hillary Clinton with the Donald Trump wig on it.
Yeah, right.
So they clearly had their, their stake in a different outcome. But anyway,
but yeah, so
they must have missed that Illuminati meeting when it was finally decided.
yeah.
Oh man.
Well, when they were speaking with Walt's frozen brain attached to the supercomputer.
Yeah.
Oh man. Hey, speaking of games real quick, I was telling Kev's got this brand new office chair that he's sitting in. And it's like it's like you watch any gamer on the internet and it's that chair. It's like
I feel like I'm watching your Twitch channel.
Yeah. So
I need to send
check
you
it
some
out. I'm playing.
Some emoticon.
Are you gonna play some Street Fighter, the movie, the game?
I'm gonna play some Surf Ninjas on my Game Gear.
Oh, all right.
Except that would be the worst Twitch stream ever because it would just be me sitting here on the Game Gear and then 10 minutes later going, the battery's died.
Yeah, 5 minutes. Oh man. All right. So
Street Fighter.
I got this tape from the local video store, the Video Vault in Westboro, Massachusetts, that I used to frequent. And it still has the sticker on it. And it says action with a big blue sticker on the top.
Oh, yeah.
And this big ass sticker right on it that says this movie's closed caption and it's something about the National Captioning Institute. Like anybody gives a shit.
Deaf people do.
The National Captioning Institute is
it's an
one
action
of America's
movie.
finest institutes.
There's like, you don't watch this movie for the dialogue. You watch this
There's
movie.
some good one-liners in it, though. There's some really good one-liners.
You watch this movie, see Jean-Claude Van Damme fly in the air out of a white tube and go over to Raul Julia. But yeah, so you got this big ass shot of Jean-Claude Van Damme clearly ripping off Muldoon Rumble Pack from Python Force.
Right?
And then you got Raul Julia on this flying saucer thing and all the characters on the bottom. And it says
it's like it's almost like King Koopa's like
his flying thing,
his like circus
Super World, Super Mario World.
Yeah, he's in that. It's not a mushroom, but it's a happy face flying machine.
It's like a weird clown looking thing almost.
Yeah.
The thing I love about it in the movie is like it's obviously on like fishing wire. So every time that like they're fighting on it or something, it just goes jiggle, 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 jiggle real quick. You just see this thing like flopping around. It's great.
The sets on this movie reminded me a lot of Bible Man.
It's funny you say that. I was gonna say GoldenEye. The game, not the movie, but the game. Yeah. but yeah, it's very Bible Man.
Isolated. Yep. Yeah.
Hey, man, I could totally see Bison versus Primordial
Bible Man.
Ooze. You know?
No, Bible Man's the good, but Primordial Ooze would be like Blanca.
Oh, yeah.
He'd
you're right,
make Primordial Ooze in his egg incubator machine.
I hate you, General Guile. You know? It says adventure is the name of the game. And on the back, you got like literally, they have 3 shots of people like flying in the air and kicking. 3
That's
shots.
what this movie's about.
Is flying in the air and kicking, going.
That's it's the name of the game is adventure, and you'll see a bunch of people kicking and flying through the air.
Yeah,
watch this movie. Thank you.
You know, I've seen this movie a bunch of times until I watched this week. I forgot that this movie was even PG-13. I never would have guessed it was.
I thought it was PG.
I thought so too. Now
there's too many sweet explosions.
I think because Jean-Claude Van Damme says, "I'm gonna kick his ass so hard," maybe because he says the word ass.
Wasn't Double Dragon rated R?
No.
Good question.
Double Dragon, I think, was PG-13.
Okay.
Now, was Mortal Kombat PG-13? It's got to be PG-13, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
They all must be.
I suppose.
Seems like PG-13 is like the target market for.
Yeah,
video
PG-13
movies.
is dead now.
Oh yeah,
everything was PG-13.
So Joseph B. Morceri of the World of Fandom magazine, because I know we all read that.
Yeah,
you know that
yearly subscription.
He says Street Fighter has the perfect combination of elements to put the magic back into Saturday matinees. Now
it has the perfect elements to make this a full-length movie.
Now, like Saturday matinee, isn't it like during the day, like lunchtime when the movies cost less? Right? Yeah. I don't know. But in any case, it says international action superstar Jean-Claude Van Damme teams with Raul Julia for a thrill-packed adventure of an epic scale from the screenwriter of Die Hard, 48 Hours, and Commando.
Mm-hmm.
Now,
Jeez,
of these four movies, Die Hard, 48 Hours, Commando, and Street Fighter, which one is your favorite?
Commando for sure.
Yep, I'm with you there. Yep, definitely Commando. You say so, Kevbot?
I'd have to say Die Hard, but I haven't watched Commando, or actually, I don't think I've ever seen 48 Hours. I've never seen 48 Hours.
I don't care for it too much. I don't like Nick Nolte. I can't stand his voice. I don't know what it is.
That's fair.
But
this dude also did the screenplay for Judge Dredd.
Oh,
and he wrote The Flintstones, Beverly Hills Cop 3.
Oh, okay.
Hudson Hawk.
Oh, that's
Hard
a good
2.
one.
The Running Man.
Ooh, oh, wow. Okay.
And
so this guy has a good reputation of making some good movies.
He does.
Yeah. So it continues. Based on the best-selling video game, the film hurtles beyond imagination with explosive action, humor, and amazing special effects. Van Damme is General Guile, the Allied Nations Commando, who leads an elite team of street fighters against the forces of the mad General M. Bison Julia. Bison, who has hatched an evil plan for world domination. I just did a thing with my hand as if I'm cracking an egg, but that's not hatching an egg. That's cracking an egg because you're hungry for breakfast.
Hatching.
You have an everything bagel sandwich at Dunkin' Donuts.
They don't use real eggs.
You're hatching some diarrhea if you get that.
There you go.
Hey, I have that I had one today.
I'm sure you did.
I'm sorry you have diarrhea every day.
I also had diarrhea today. Yeah.
Bison takes dozens.
And I got a side of diarrhea.
Free diarrhea with every purchase.
It's free. Bison takes dozens of relief worker hostages and gives the world only 72 hours to respond to his twisted demands
of $200 billion.
$200 billion.
That's it.
At this time, Guile must find the captives and confront Bison in an electrifying battle for the fate of the free world, featuring sizzling songs by Ice Cube and Hammer.
I didn't hear any Ice Cube in this.
I didn't hear any MC Hammer. Street Fighter is an exciting, no-holds-barred action film for the whole family, except if you're under 13.
This is no holds barred.
Oh, I'm sorry. Parental guidance under 13. That's what I mean. So there you go. That's yeah. All right. That's that.
Street Fighter.
So you were mentioning
the Street Fighter. What?
You were mentioning, T-Man, how much you like the quotes of this movie. It's a very quotable movie. You want to talk about some of your favorite ones?
There was the one that comes to my mind is that when Bison finally gets the he gets to fight Guile, aka Jean-Claude Van Damme. Because he was like, he had this whole speech that he's like, I want to fight him 1-on-1, blah blah blah, to set this up, and then
in hand-to-hand combat.
Yeah, in Mortal, I mean hand-to-hand combat.
In Virtua Fighter, shit. In Tekken, oh god damn it.
Killer
in Clay Fighter,
Primal Rage. Okay.
Yeah. So then, when they actually fight, he's like, "You made me a very happy man," and then he goes, "I'm going to make you a very dead man next."
Showing off that American flag tattoo.
Yep, from his. I am a very American-born hero.
Yeah.
I save America.
I just loved everything
that.
I loved everything that Raul Julia said in this movie.
Oh,
every single thing he says.
Everything was great.
Just
his classic, like, the day Bison entered your life, forever changed you or whatever. But for me, it was a Tuesday.
Yeah.
Like,
right. Yeah.
He's like, it electrifies me. Anything this guy
he
says.
Bugs his eyes out so much.
He
like,
does.
At the end of the movie, his eyes are like popping out of his head like the Ripley's Believe It or Not intro.
I got a feeling he's probably was snorting something when they called action. I would be at least a bit surprised.
That was all Jean-Claude Van Damme in this movie.
Yeah, that's true.
And then at the very end, spoilers, Guile wins. He flies through the air. Bison gets his fucking Magneto Man superpowers.
He turns into Electro Man.
It's his electromagnets.
He gets Ernest jail. Goes to jailified.
Electro Man.
Oh, Dane's got some electromagnets. His mic is falling over the place.
You need some electromagnets.
I got to get this thing to balance. Yeah, there we go. That's good.
Nice.
That's good.
And then he kicks Bison into a wall of TVs. He goes, "You're off the air."
He had Guile had all these things about, like, he had all the really bad puns where he would say that, or like he broke out some underground fighting ring and he goes, "I'm the Repo Man," and like,
I'm taking you out of business.
Yeah, something dumb like that.
He said something like, "This is my city," and then the other whatever guy who he was talking about, it said, "This is my city." Guy, whatever your name is, Jean-Claude Van Damme.
I had a very hard time.
I'm the Repo Man, and it's I'm going to fight you now. Like, that doesn't really make much sense.
I had a very hard time remembering
the city,
names.
But it's not like he didn't pay his monthly payment on the city, and the Repo Man's got to tow it out of his driveway. And then he comes out in his underwear, and the city is on the tow truck. And he's like, "Oh, that's my city! Hey, that's my city! What are you doing?" And then it's on AMC for a few seasons. And
the dude from Joanna Man, he was one of my favorites.
That's that dude, right? I was just trying to figure out who
General.
he was.
The whole movie. That's like his one word, General. He's great.
He was good. He has a big old rat tail.
Yeah,
a lot of the characters were good.
Yeah,
once they kind of got into their element, like the guy who plays Zangief, played it really well. And, what's that?
Who's Zangief?
He was another one of Bison's
the Russian
he's
guy.
a big like Russian
the Russian
guy.
guy. Yeah,
he goes,
I like
"Stop!
him.
Change the channel." That guy.
Yeah,
he's great.
Right, that was a good. That was a good
line when the Joanna Man guy is getting away. He's like, Bison's the bad guy, and he goes, "Why did you work for it? Why are we working for him?" And he goes, you know, the Juana Man guy was like, because he paid really well. And Zangief was like, you got paid?
And then all of a sudden he's a good guy at the end.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know
I guess
what?
they just feel bad because he's so stupid.
You know
and
what?
then him
I don't even know how he got out because
him and E Honda like got in a fight. And then as the temple's starting to come down, E Honda's like, you know, Chun-Li and Balrog come by and they're like, Honda, we gotta go. And then E Honda turns to Zangief and he's like, sorry, bud, playtime's over. And they just run away.
I liked when the two soldiers like turned on the TV and Zangief and Honda were like fighting like they're in a monster movie. In a Godzilla movie.
Yeah, like in
over
the Godzilla.
Bisonopolis.
Yeah.
Right.
Which all the franchises will want to.
When he's going over Bisonopolis, like that little model city, and he's like, oh, the food court. Everybody's going to want to be there.
Yeah, all the franchises.
One thing I liked about this movie compared to Mortal Kombat, now, I don't know which one came out first. I don't remember. I have no idea. But
I think Mortal Kombat came out
it probably
first.
did, right?
Because it's the bigger franchise.
It is. I like how this movie took a much lighthearted approach. Like this movie's funny. There's a lot
Mortal
of good
Kombat
jokes.
was a year after.
Oh,
really?
Yeah, how about that?
Oh,
this was
wow.
94.
Oh.
Mortal Kombat was 95.
Mortal
Wow.
Kombat was like pretty. I mean, all things considered, Mortal Kombat was a much darker movie, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I like the more like lighthearted and the jokes and stuff that was in this one.
Right.
I was thinking like this is very like the sets and everything. Like I said, it looks like Bible Man, like not in a bad way.
Yeah.
That's you know a compliment to Bible Man, if anything.
Yeah. Hey, General Guile, what are you gonna do about it?
I'm going to kick his butt for America.
Did you
which I am
guys
from?
Did you guys have a problem with Blanca at all? How they
He did
captured that
not-
guy? Yeah, he didn't do anything, and they're showing like the whole process, and it's like muscle mass has gained. Oh,
I thought there was going to be a huge fucking fight with him, and there was nothing.
Yeah, there was nothing,
Yeah.
and they keep saying like muscle mass has gained like 50%, and he's just like, he breaks out and he's slightly buffer, and he looks like Seth.
That just
Seth
means they
Green from
painted one
Airborne.
more muscle green.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Speaking of buff, Raul Julia as Bison, obviously his character in the games, he's this fucking huge dude.
Everyone in the game is fucking ripped
Yeah.
beyond
Yeah.
belief. Like even the women are like huge legs and like giant arms and stuff.
But like
everyone is
as
ripped.
good as Raul Julia was. He's actually, I mean, he's a skinny dude, right?
He looked like even compared to like Gomez Adams. Like I was like, oh, he looks sick.
Well, yeah, that's the thing.
He
Like,
was just so skinny.
He looked like I think that, like you think they would have put him in some kind of they would have put some padding inside of his red leather suit to make him look ripped or something. But no,
Give
like
him-
he
give
looks
him
like a
some,
really skinny dude.
Yeah,
in the movie.
But he's like he doesn't need to fight that much because he's got Electro Man powers.
Well, I know, but I mean, at the beginning, he was just grabbing soldiers and snapping their necks real quick, and be like, "Who's
That's
next?"
just
you know?
technique.
What?
That's just technique.
It's technique. Yeah, sure.
Yeah.
Hand to hand.
I
combat.
too can teach you how to
Yeah.
snap random guys' necks. Henchman neck snapping.
That's right.
Order now. Use coupon code VHSB at checkout.
They don't teach that at Bruce Leroy's dojo.
No, they don't.
No. What was I saying? Oh, so the basic plot of the movie is like, which I don't know. Has any of you guys played the video game? Does it like match up to the plot of the video game?
I haven't played
have
it
no idea.
since I was like a kid, probably at Tom the Bomb's house in his basement.
I never got into Street Fighter.
I thought it was just there's a world tournament and like
Well,
people because
that's not
that's
what
how they
this
get
is
everyone from all the different continents and like
I don't know the story.
I know in the game you do the tournament mode and like you go to the different areas and that's kind of it. And there's one level where you're supposed to beat up a car.
I mean, all I know about the games is like street. You're a Street Fighter, so you're in the streets as like bystanders, like rooting on in the background and stuff. And but like this game has none of that. You know what I mean?
Right. It's not.
I'm sorry. The movie has none
it's
of
like,
that.
It's more like
no street fighting in
Star
Street
Warsy,
Fighter.
where like Bison is the the evil empire, or he's
Yeah.
kind of like Hitler, really. He's, trying to take over the world and build his bison super mall or whatever the fuck he wants to do.
Yeah.
And then all these guys are like the, I don't know, the rebel fighters or whatever, or the allegiance, the allied nations.
Yeah.
So I guess they're like, the allied nations in World War II or whatever. Led by one random French soldier who works for
Jean-Claude Van
American
Damme.
soldier, excuse me, super American soldier who's not French at all. He's so not French that
where
he has
is
an American
Jean-Claude
flag.
Van Damme from?
Today? Oh, he's
France.
from Brussels. He's
Oh,
the muscles.
Brussels.
He's the muscles from Brussels.
Muscles from Brussels.
Well, whatever.
Yeah.
France, Brussels,
Whatever.
That's where he
Same
sprouted
thing.
from.
Heyo.
My problem with the movie is there's too many damn characters.
Well, they have to fit
shove
them
them
in.
all in there.
And to the point where they're not even like, okay, so the scientist guy who turned Blanca into the green.
I just wanted Ryu to shoot a fireball, but he didn't.
No,
or an
we
energy
didn't get a
ball or whatever.
Hadouken, right? Is that what it's called?
No Hadouken. Yeah.
No sonic boom.
There were a couple of characters that like you could tell they were trying to do their moves. Like Vega did a thing, right?
Yeah, Vega put on the mask for a while, and I thought how they got the characters into their like their outfits or whatever was pretty cool. Like where they're like Chun-Li, where she, Chun Li's like this reporter, but she's also a ninja for some reason.
Oh, speaking of the outfits, real quick, one thing I liked about when they made video game movies back in the day was they tried to make the characters look exactly like they do.
Right.
Whereas like nowadays you watch any fucking X-Men movie, Avengers, whatever, they all just got like fucking black leather on and they don't look anything like they do in their source material. Whereas back in the day, they made them look to a T.
Yeah,
so
look
like
at the Mario Brothers movie.
Well, I'm
They put them in the overalls. They put them in the colors.
Jump boot. Look at the Goombas. They were perfect.
Well,
They were perfect.
That
Look at
movie's the movie's a little off, right? Yoshi doesn't
who's
quite look like
exactly the size he needed to be.
Who was the guy who played Bowser?
Oh, King Koopa. That was Dennis Hopper.
Dennis Hopper going, monkey.
I love mud.
I love mud. We need to do that next, maybe.
Oh,
I don't know.
I got it right
We should
behind
just
me. You want
video
to do
game
that next
movie.
week?
Yeah.
We'll do that next week.
I mean, I'm all about it.
All right, we'll do
could
that
be.
next week.
But the scientist guy, going back to what
Blanca.
one of you guys was saying, was Dalsim.
Oh yeah, okay. So it got to the
He
point
was,
where I
he
don't
was a
even know who these
character
people
from the
are.
movie, from the video game.
He's the dude who like could stretch his arms.
Oh, well, he doesn't.
They didn't do any of that shit in the
No,
movie.
he doesn't.
I'm wondering if they were
He was kind
planning
of a
on
pussy.
doing a sequel.
He didn't
You know
fight
what I mean?
anybody. He just got beat up.
Hey, based on that alternate ending for 2 seconds,
Yeah.
where he super shredders out.
Yep.
Uh-oh.
Yep. Oh yeah. So let's talk about that real quick. So the tape at the bottom of the back of the box, it says it includes surprise ending not seen in U.S. theaters. So if you go to at the end of the credits, there is a scene where the Shadaloo, the temple, where the Mayan ruins, wherever the fuck that Bison was hanging out.
They were in Asia somewhere. I think.
This somewhere, right?
I think
don't
they're
know.
in Asia.
Vietnam. I don't know. And
Vietnam
at the Tapes of War camp, and his facility, even though it blew up, it's like okay, it revamps, and Bison's hand like pops out of
solar
a TV.
rechargers. There's this woman who does voiceovers, and there's like announcements for everything through this movie.
Yeah,
it's just like, off-duty staff, please report to blah blah blah. That's off-duty staff, report to blah blah blah. Weird.
Yeah, in the Bison
the lair,
fucking lair,
The Bison
Bison's
U.
lair. Yeah. The Bison strip mall.
Bison University. Get some bison bucks.
Oh, I gotta go to Ted Montana Grill to get my M Bison burgers.
Montana, that place sucks. Okay, it's
dude,
very expensive and it sucks.
If you get a beef burger there, if anybody who doesn't know, in the center of Westboro, Mass, there is a restaurant called Ted Montana Grill, which is based off of, it's owned by Ted Turner, And yeah, that's where the name Ted's
Really?
come from. Yeah, Ted Turner.
Where the hell is this?
Right in the center of Westboro.
It's where
At the Rotary?
No, well, okay,
Yeah,
go up.
yeah,
There's like this
across
whole, there's a whole
where that
fucking
new
shopping
development is a
plaza
few years ago.
right there. That's fairly new.
Gotcha.
There's like a Roach Brothers and shit back there.
The Ted Turner Grill.
Ted Turner Grill. And their whole thing is they have bison beef, right? You can either get a hamburger, a regular burger, or you get the bison burger, which costs a little bit extra money. Everything else I've had there, okay, the meatloaf sandwich at lunch is pretty good.
Why would you buy a meatloaf
that's good.
sandwich?
But dude, you get a steak there, it sucks. You get anything else there, it sucks. It is
Except for
expensive,
the
so I've only been
meatloaf.
there for like birthdays and stuff. But the regular they got this hamburger there, right? That's got like onion rings on it and barbecue sauce. It's a good burger with some good
That
steak
sounds like
fries.
a rodeo burger.
It's like a rodeo
It does
burger,
sound like a
except
rodeo
it doesn't
burger.
give me. Except it doesn't cost $1 and give me the worst shits of my night. So, yeah.
How
Did
many
you guys,
shits a
did
night
you
do
guys
you
ever
get?
go to
A few
was it
shits.
Wild Willie's back when it was open?
Yeah,
These
Wild
Willie's.
Willie's right next to it. I used to go there all the time.
Yeah, we've
great.
been there a couple
You
times,
could
right?
get
Yeah.
bison burgers there.
Oh, did they?
Yeah.
Oh, wait, that place closed down?
It did.
Yeah.
Oh,
So
you're right.
sad.
It's like a wings place now, right?
Yep.
No, that's next to it.
Oh,
Oh yeah,
okay.
they were both simultaneously.
Yeah,
Right,
they were.
right, right,
Because we
right.
tried to go to that wings place like
And
Yeah,
then
and
they
they
were
didn't
the
do
first couple
takeout,
of weeks and they
something
go,
like that?
no, we're not doing takeout.
Yeah.
We're too busy inside to give you guys
But Wild
takeout.
Willie's closed, huh?
Right.
It did. It's
I
very
didn't know that.
disappointing.
Oh, well.
Such good food.
They got too wild.
They
for
did.
Willie.
They were too
They had-
wild for
Willie
Worcester.
couldn't take it anymore.
They made their own root beer and they had it on tap and it was delicious.
Oh shit!
Yeah.
I had no
Yeah.
idea.
Mhm.
Oh yeah.
No
yeah. I
idea.
think we
So
went there
good.
before.
We've
Might have.
gotten
Yeah.
takeout from Wild Willie's.
Yeah.
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 They had great fries. My favorite thing is they had the malt vinegar like right at the table that you could put on your fries.
Oh, is that
I don't know
right?
if you- I don't know if
Okay.
you guys do the vinegar
I
on
like
your fries
no.
thing.
Yeah, I always ask for white vinegar, and then the people are like, "What the fuck are you talking about, white vinegar?" I'm like, "White vinegar, the vinegar that's white, it's clear vinegar. That vinegar,
Yeah.
that's what I'm talking." And they're like, "No, I don't know what white vinegar is. I only work in a restaurant. I've never heard of
I'm
white
dumb."
vinegar."
Yeah.
Oh my god! Do you guys know what white vinegar is?
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. It's
You-
the big
you can get
jug,
like a
shitty
massive
vinegar
bottle for like a buck.
Yeah. You like clean toilets with it and stuff.
Yeah.
And put it on French fries
Yeah.
because I don't like
right.
the malt vinegar.
You
It
clean
tastes
the
like-
toilet with it and then you take that vinegar and
Yeah,
also
you
put it on
dip
your
your
fries.
fries.
You
in
circle
the
the,
toilet
fry
bowl.
with around the bowl, around
Because
the
the
rim
bowl's
of the bowl.
clean after, you know.
After you toilet
It's
duck
so
it with
clean
some
you
white
can eat off
vinegar.
of it.
That just
Yeah,
reminded
and I
me
do.
of.
And then you can shit back into it. What you ate.
You guys remember the flushing like 10, 15 years ago? So
Cereal.
Flushing?
back in the
It's
infancy
like
of
early
YouTube.
YouTube.
Back in
Oh,
the
no,
infancy
I
was
don't
actually
remember that.
like
there
good.
was a
I remember our buddy John eating pudding off the back of a toilet seat in one of your
Yeah.
videos.
And my teacher, yeah. So John
Flipped.
Johnster Monster.
Oh,
yeah,
that was awesome.
in one of our first movies we made in high school. No, like I don't know, whatever. One of our early movies that we made in high school. It was a parody. It was for our band Lunch, and it was a parody on The Ring, and it was called The Rhombus. And then there was like. It was like that we go into this haunted house. I don't know why I'm like so we watch Street Fighter, but I'm going to tell you about this. And so we get into a haunted house, and John goes into the bathroom, and it's got on the bathroom is like in the bathtub it says like "you're next" or something, and then he opens the toilet and it says "you're gonna die" or whatever the fuck it says. I don't know. And he goes, "Oh my god." And he starts eating it, and it was we used chocolate pudding. I don't know. He like licks the bowl and stuff.
Didn't he just go chocolate?
I think he did.
I don't think honestly
But
I don't
then
think
the
he
extent,
did.
in the extended
I remember
cut,
him just going,
because our
"Meh."
teacher made us cut it out because she was like, "That is disgusting." So she censored our art.
I think I'm not kidding you. I think I have the original director's cut, but I think I have a recording of like the Colonial magazine when it aired on TV with all the cuts somewhere on tape.
Oh, maybe he didn't say chocolate, but didn't he come into the room and he was like, didn't he say like, Topher, did you smear this shit on the toilet or something?
Oh, no, it was, did you put all this crap all over the bathroom? And he had to cut out the word crap.
And they had to cut out crap.
Right. Right.
No, it wasn't me. It was the bathroom ghost.
Oh, wow. You know that movie real well.
I do.
It's the bathroom ghost.
I've watched that movie a few times.
And then Elvis helped us find the bathroom ghost. Anyway.
Yep. It was a ghost.
Get attacked by
Get out of the house.
Anyway, so Bison comes out of the bathroom and he goes, Topher, did you?
These toilets are worth $1 bison.
I wet my ass with these bison butts.
Oh
man. So like I was saying, I just want to finish this thought.
Yeah.
So John's eating the toilet. No. We in the costumes. So like Chum Lee's restaurant. She's like the reporter, and I had no idea who she was. And then like she starts doing like ninja karate stuff, breaking into I don't know, bad guy's lair or wherever. And but then she gets captured, and Bison basically tries to turn her into a sex slave, and he puts her in like the red dress, and I was like, oh, that's who she is. Like I recognized her. Like I thought it was cool how they incorporated like the costumes and, you know, like the backstory a little bit.
Yeah, E Honda, like his shirt gets ripped off, and then he's the sumo wrestler again.
The other guys got the boxing gloves.
Other guy. How did he get his boxing gloves? I looked away and he was a boxer all of a sudden.
Yeah,
I knew he was a boxer.
Really explain that too well.
Like really quick, he's just like,
boxing gloves. That one's a little lazy.
It was just a little.
A little lazy there. And I don't know, what was your favorite part of the movie?
Man, oh man.
Pretty much anything with Bison.
Anything, yeah.
That's true.
When he does that whole big
speech
rant.
Was great. Yeah.
I like the whole thing when he's I like the whole thing where he's got like the arcade like joystick and the buttons, and he's like sending bombs off to Jean-Claude Van Damme's boat.
Oh yeah.
I thought that was great. It was clever.
Yeah, that's a nice little touch.
And he's literally just matching the buttons. He's not even. He's
a button masher.
Button mashing.
What a shitty.
That's how you win. Eventually, you do some special move.
Yeah. That's how I used to play Primal Rage up against Tom the Bomb. He was so fucking good at it. I literally would mash the buttons to try to beat him.
Primal Rage was the best fighting game ever.
Yeah. You want to talk about fighting games real quick?
Sure.
There's a lot of good ones, but I agree. Primal Rage is super good. You know what one should have been really good, but I didn't care for too much, was Clay Fighter.
Oh, yeah.
Clay Fighter, I had a lot of fun with Clay Fighter.
But
you're right. I think it was a little like kind of hard to maneuver.
Could have been great, but it was only good.
Yeah.
But they did add, I was very excited when they added Booger Man on the...
Oh, yeah.
Yeah,
the, like rental only...
Yeah.
Like you have to rent it from Blockbuster to get Booger Man or something like that.
Did you guys ever play? There was a Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle fighter game and a Power Rangers fighter game. Did you guys ever play with those?
Yes.
Yep. Sure. Those are both on Genesis, I believe.
I rented I went to Blockbuster and I saw like, holy fuck, there's a Power Rangers video game. I'm renting this. And
the
then
movie, The Fighter, the video game based off the video
it was
game
around
movie
when the
TV
movie
show.
It was around when the movie came out. And then I put it in and it was like one of those games where like I was so disappointed. I was like, what? It's a fighting game? What the fuck is this? I want to play as the Power Rangers and like go through, you know, Bakersfield or wherever the fuck they live and, you know, team up with Bulk and Skull and fight some
that's how they got you, because they had the movie video game, and then they had the fighter game.
So Kev,
and then I rented the other game, and I was like, this is the fucking movie game, and I hated the movie at the time because it wasn't, you know, it was so different with they turned them into monkeys and shit, and I like the dinosaurs. So at the time, I was very anti Power Rangers movie. Now I am very pro Power Rangers movie.
So way back when, Kev, for my birthday, you got me Power Rangers, the movie, the game for my birthday, but it was for Sega CD. And I was like, I don't have a Sega CD. And you were like, oh, that's all right. I'll just go return it to the store. And I think it was in the trunk of your car for like 10 years, right?
It was probably.
Yeah.
It was close to, yeah. I only had that car for about 8 years, so 7 of those it was probably in there.
Yep.
I was very, very disappointed that Sega Saturn couldn't play Sega CD games.
Yes.
Would have been.
That's a bummer. But it would play.
I know.
It would play your regular compact discs, play the music.
That's right. Why not a Sega CD game?
Yeah, I don't know.
Idea.
I want to point and click at some dinosaur eggs and then be frustrated and mad.
Oh, you talking about the Jurassic Park game?
Yeah, it sucked.
Yeah, okay.
It sucked. I'm not a point and click type of guy.
Oh, I see. I like the point and click stuff. I like that. I don't know why. I like that stuff. Brings me back. But anywho,
what other fighting games were there?
Virtua Fighter.
No, here's another
game with Sega Saturn.
There are like the fighting games where it's just two people against each other, and then there's the brawling games like Double Dragon, right?
Yeah, but that's different.
Those
another
are
genre.
Side scroller beat 'em ups.
Yeah, like the Alien versus Predator arcade game.
That one's great.
Yeah, that is a fantastic game. But
did you guys ever go to arcades to play any of these fighting games? Like, did you ever play Street Fighter in a cabinet?
I believe.
I'm sure I did, like down the Cape with like my cousins or something, probably, but not.
Yeah.
Like more Mortal Kombat. I was never, like I said, Mortal Kombat and like Primal Rage were my main fighting games. Mostly Primal Rage because I have fucking dinosaurs.
Virtua
And
Fighter.
monkeys.
I've played the arcade down at York Beach in Maine. It's a really shitty arcade there where like all the machines are broken. Or like the screens are yellow, like the CTR TVs are all yellowed and stuff. But some of them work. They got Virtua Cop and Virtua Fighter 2, I think it is over there. So yeah,
they're through middle school and part of high school. There was a hotel down at the Cape. My family used to stay in when we go down for vacation, and they had
Hotel
a Tekken
video game.
What's that?
Hotel video game.
Hotel the video game. See if you can book all the rooms. No, they had a very tiny arcade, but they had Tekken 2 there. And I'm not good at fighting games whatsoever. But that was a lot of fun. They also had a Terminator 2 game.
Oh, dude,
the one where you had the Uzi.
That game is so fucking good.
Yeah,
that game is amazing. I love it. The one trick that I always found when playing those fighting games, the only way I would ever win is you have to jump, and while you're in mid jump, you kick at the same time. So like you kick the guy in the face. That's the only. I would literally just hop up and down the screen, kicking in midair. That was the only way I could ever win.
That's a good way to get uppercut, man.
Yep. Well, that would happen too. That was my trick.
Well, Dane, did you just see that in this movie and think that's my new strategy?
Yep, that's it. Yeah, just jumping out, going and then kicking in midair. Yep, that was it.
There's a lot of good kick. What was the best fight of the movie? Huh?
I think my favorite
There was a
fight.
lot of fights.
My favorite fight is Chun-Li when she's kicking the shit out of Bison in his bedroom.
Yeah,
she was kicking his ass.
They put him in she had a good one-liner too there. I forget what it was, but he was like, I know something blah blah blah, you're a lady and you can't fight. And, it wasn't a good one-liner, it was a bad one. Yeah, he was like, you can't fight, and then she's like, that's what I wanted you to think. And then she breaks the handcuffs. Yeah, she breaks her sex slave her fuzzy handcuffs. and then kicks his ass, and then he puts them he goes into a secret elevator and then all the good guys come in the room, and then he presses the gas button, and then the gas comes out of the ceilings, and then the sumo guy goes It's gas.
You know, how come every time that there's gas in a movie, somebody has to yell out, "It's gas"? Like, no shit. I know what it is.
It's gas.
I always have to do that.
He's like, it wasn't me. It was Chung Lee.
Hey, how come nobody in Fart the movie
You
said,
see her dress go,
"It's gas"?
it's gas. Hey, it's called a fart. It's called the stinky winky. It's called the abysmal bezel.
It's gas. Get down.
Get down. It's gas. It's gas. She got the divorce papers because of my gas.
What a gas. What was your favorite fight, Kev?
Probably the last fight between Bison and Guile.
Yeah.
I think that was it.
I mean, that's what we were all waiting for.
Now, are we
Right.
talking pre-Electro Man or post-Electro Man?
Ooh, the whole thing.
The whole thing?
You
Yeah.
counted as one because he defeated him.
It is. Yep.
Okay. I excuse me. I would say post Electro Man.
Mm.
The other stuff I could, it was good, but
Yeah, it was
post
okay.
Electro Man
The
was like,
crescendo is really
Yeah,
The glowing shoes really did it.
yeah, and that was a cool thing too, where he was like, where they
go gadget
established-
electro boots.
he pushes
Tink, tink, tink. Wee.
he pushes Bison into an electricity panel and it electrifies him, and then he's like, I am a god, and his shoes start to glow, and he's just like, you can pray to your god if you want, or pray to me, hop, and then he like flies and shit, and
He's
he
got
shoots
the glow.
electricity out of his hands, which he does in the game, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
So that was a good this is how he does electricity shit. But also the fucking scientists guy, he gets pushed into electricity things too.
Oh,
and
yeah, and he's
he
just
doesn't
like,
get
"Meh."
to shoot electrical beams out of
what
his
happened
hands.
was, I think
His shirt just gets fried.
his
Two people, he pushes the guard into the electricity
Yeah.
panel, then the guard pushes him into some other electricity panel.
well, because he had like ooze. He had Ninja Turtle ooze get all over him.
Oh, that was great when they were doing the
mutagen.
When they were introducing the fucking green guy, what's his name?
Blanca.
Blanca, yeah.
Barack Obama. They're like pulling in, one of his like scientist henchmen is pulling in a like an IV drip.
Yeah.
And it's like 4 giant bags that says danger DNA
mutation
enhancer.
stuff.
Yeah, DNA mutation ooze. It looks like Slurpee syrup or
Yeah.
something. It was great. Where do you buy DNA mutation ooze?
7-Eleven, apparently.
Hey, that's when you can make your own slush puppy and put your own DNA mutation ooze
those
in
are the
it
best.
and make it
Are
super
slush
sweet.
puppies still a thing? Like, can
Yeah,
you
man.
still get those? I don't know.
I don't
There's
know.
no white hens around. I can't.
I don't know.
Yeah,
dude.
Can't get
but
one.
I've seen him around a few times.
Oh man, when was the last time
on
you
my,
guys?
on my like? It's been a while.
When was the last time you guys had a 7-Eleven Slurpee?
That's been a while too.
Probably.
Remember when
Probably a couple years ago.
Yeah.
Down the Cape was the only place in Massachusetts that had a 7-Eleven?
Yo.
We're like, we're getting Slurpees.
Yeah. Every time
Oh,
every time you go to the Cape, gotta get a 7-Eleven Slurpee.
Yeah,
Then they opened one.
they took the
I
white
remember
hen.
the one on Grafton Street in Worcester when they opened that one.
Yeah.
Oh,
And then they opened another one in Worcester down on Park Ave. And then they opened one in Shrewsbury. And
Yeah,
it's
they
like,
got cheap
holy
gas.
crap.
Now there's one
We're
in the
taking
center
over.
of Westboro too. They used to be White Hen.
Yeah.
oh my!
Yeah. They're all
goodness.
over the place now, and they
They
got
sure
$5
are.
large
7-Elevens.
pizza.
They do.
That my brother says is pretty good.
Yeah, I don't-
He knows his
And
cheap
that's
pizza.
fine.
Oh, he does. Yeah, he's a big cheap pizza guy.
You guys ever? I just had.
Hey, let's go get some
I
cheap
just had
pizza.
nice Trader Joe's Quattro Formaggio pizza tonight. Frozen pizza.
Quattro
I've had one of
Formaggio.
those.
Trader Joe's makes some good frozen pizza.
They really do.
Hey, have you seen? I was at Wegmans. And they had
Wegmans?
they had a frozen Papa Gino's pizza.
Yep, they got those at Stop and Shop too.
Puppuccinos? Yeah.
Have you ever tried it? Is it good?
It is good. Yeah.
Does it taste like Papa Gino's?
It does. Yep.
Wow.
It's good.
I'm gonna have to stock up on them.
It's not fresh out of the oven, sitting down and eat in the Papa Gino's, but it's good.
Now, what I want to know is
very enjoyable.
All right. So let's just say, I don't know, the price of a medium pizza at Papa Gino's like what, $10.99, right? How much is a frozen? Does it cost the same? Because I feel like, you're getting the same pizza. Like, you think the frozen would cost less? I don't know.
I think it's
but what's the cost?
I think it's like $6 or $7.
Oh, okay. That's less. That's pretty good.
Do I have the Wegmans app? No, I only have Instacart.
If you know how much a medium frozen Papa Gino's pizza costs, email us at thevhsbandits@gmail.com.
All right.
Thank you.
Some good frozen pizza.
Good stuff.
Those are the only 2 frozen pizzas I'll eat. Otherwise, I'll make my own.
Come on, dude. What about Elio's?
Yeah, I'd rather make my own.
Elio's sucks. I don't like square. I don't eat square pizza.
It's not a square. It's a fucking rectangle.
Oh my
Only rectangle
God.
pizza I'll eat is from high school, and I'm not allowed within 500 meters of high school.
That is Elio's pizza.
Canadian high school. Oh, look at you, Mister! I drink my kombucha out of a.
Actually, this is water with a squirt of lemonade.
Looks like water with a squirt of pee-pee in it.
Yeah, it looks like after you've had some water with the squirt.
For those of you that can't see what's going on,
can I get a glass of water with a squirt? Yeah, okay.
Drinking his own pee-pee because he's been watching Waterworld and going to Universal Studios.
Right? Doesn't that guy drink his own?
He wants to feel like Kevin Costner.
Right? Kevin Costner drinks his own whiz, right?
That's what makes him so strong.
Oh, is that right?
Drink your own pee-pee.
Yeah.
You got to put your pee-pee in a mason jar.
Then it's artisan.
Artisan pee-pee. That's what they sell at Wegmans. Artisan pee-pee.
This is farm fresh pee-pee.
That's what makes it artisan. Is if it's served on a plate, then it's regular. But if it's served in a mason jar or on butcher's block tables, then it's artisan.
That's what makes it farmhouse chic. Farm to toilet pee-pee.
Or on a brick.
On a brick?
Yeah.
Or they start. It's like
not a brick. It's like a piece of slate.
Yeah,
with little holes cut out of it with little shot glasses.
Yeah, ridiculous.
Yep.
VHS Bandits. Besides Dean's pee-pee drink, there's not farm fresh.
Hey, should we bottle the VHS Bandits pee-pee drink?
Hey, if you guys want to buy some pee-pee drink, email us at thevhsbandits@gmail.com. We'll sell you some pee-pee drink.
Veto that merch. No way, Jose.
Hey, you just do the bottling, you just do the catching. Dane's doing all the peeing, and then I'm the sales guy. I go out to He does go to the stores with a big old case of
tell me what you think.
Yeah.
And I say, you know what? We're going to go on Shark Tank.
Farm fresh pee-pee?
Sharks. We're asking if you want to buy 49% of our company, pee-pee guys. We're pee-pee guys. All right. One day we realized everybody else is doing the kombucha and all the expensive drinks. I should, but just overpriced.
Everyone's tired of the booch. No more booch. I'm tired of hearing about the booch.
You want to hear about the pee?
No more booch.
We're the pee-pee guys. Now,
I
Sharks.
brought a glass of pee for each of you. Here, try my pee. This one is Dane Train's pee. This is Kevbot pee.
Mark Cuban, this pee, Mr. Wonderful, this pee's just for you.
Why is this one green?
This pee is from Texas, Mark Cuban.
Mark Cuban happy. Mark Cuban drink pee-pee, guys.
Wow, when did Mark Cuban visit Sesame Street?
Mark Cuban want pee-pee.
Mark Cuban looks like he was born on Easter Island.
Oh my God.
Oh boy.
If you think Mark Cuban looks like he's from Easter Island, email us at
email him some pee-pee. Pee-pee straight to your email.
That would be funny as hell just to be like, here, drink this. Oh, God. And you spill it on one of them. They're like, what is it?
Mr. Wonderful's just covered in pee-pee.
And he goes, I didn't pay a hooker to do this to me.
Oh, man. Anyway.
So,
yeah.
what were your sales last year? We sold 39 bottles of pee-pee last year.
Hey, so I bet you could sell 39 bottles of pee-pee. It's probably not that hard.
Hey, people sell used underpants, right? I can sell some used pee-pee, certified pre-owned pee-pee.
You'd probably get more making videos for an OnlyFans.
Yeah, right? Yeah. Fans only pee-pee drink. There you
and
go.
now with the stirrable poo-poo stick.
Poo-poo stick?
Hey, we're trying to branch out, Mark Cuban. Listen to this. If you love bottle of pee-pee, you will love our new delicious snack, butt nut crunchies.
Butt nut crunchies.
Butt nut crunchies.
And our mascot is
butt
Crusty
nut that
Underpants
goes
Man.
crunch in your mouth.
Oh, the kids love them.
Are you running low on energy? Try some butt nut crunchies. It'll
America
keep you
runs on
running.
butt nut
They put
crunchies.
the crunch in butt nut.
Are you tired of soggy butt nuts? It stays crunchy. even
Am
in your
I
butt.
ever?
Stays crunchy in your butt nuts. Oh, God.
Oh,
Anywho,
man.
so that's Street Fighter the movie, guys.
Street Fighter,
Fighter
the
the
movie brought to you
movie.
by Butt Nut Crunchies and the Pee-Pee Guys.
Hey, I heard something that they got.
You can track how many Butt Nut Crunchies you eat on your shit bit.
the shit bit.
Oh, that's right.
So I heard in the news that so last year there was this new James Bond movie that was supposed to come out, but it didn't because the world ended, and now they got to reshoot a whole bunch of it because it has outdated like Nokia phones and shit that came out last year. Now that new model's out, right?
Crazy.
So we gotta fill the movie in with the new pee-pee drinks and the new poo-poo sticks because they're outdated in the movie.
It should have come out like that would have been perfect because every James Bond movie is about the world ending.
I know, right? They didn't have enough pee-pee drinks in there.
Not enough butt nut crunchies on the set.
They should have called the movie "No Time to Pee."
I'm gonna put Butt Nut Crunchies in my rider when I get famous enough to have a rider, and then it'll
What's
just be
a
some
rider?
PA. It's like what you like. Your contract
Your
to like
demands.
your demands to be on set. Like I need a trailer and I need green M&Ms only and like that
What?
shit. So I'm gonna say I want Butt Nut Crunchies.
Oh,
and then it'll be some
isn't-
poor PA driving all around just wherever we're at looking for Butt Nut Crunchies, and he'll have to go to every like mom and pop store going like, "Do you sell Butt Nut Crunchies?" Mr. Hanson is pissed.
Don't people put ridiculous things in their riders just to make sure
Yeah,
people
Butt
pay
Nut
attention to those
Crunchies.
riders?
Yeah, that's why I'm putting Butt Nut Crunchies in there.
You do that.
Make sure somebody reads that. And then at least maybe a producer has
And they're
to come
gonna
up
have
and
to
be
Google
like,
butt nut crunchies.
We can't find Butt Nut Crunchies. Is there a
Fine, get out of my
substitute?
sight.
I'm leaving. I flip over the table and then I can exit my contract.
And then you could poop on the table and you go, there's your butt nut crunchies.
Yes, that's exactly what I wanted. Thank
Has
you.
anyone put poop through a meat grinder? Have you guys?
No. No, I have not.
I can't say I have.
Well, you know.
I'm not ashamed of that answer.
Well, considering that it's already, clayish as it is, I don't think that putting it through a grinder is
Clayish.
going to do much. It's like
No,
putting
but it
Play-Doh
makes
through a
it-
grinder. It's like the same consistency,
Yeah, you're right. Well, what about a pasta maker?
Pasta maker.
You hang it from the ceiling and shit.
Wow, this one went off the rails.
Yeah.
Sorry, guys. I'm sorry. I'm back on the show.
So this is what it's come to.
Back on the show, one episode, and it's all
It's
about the
already-
poop.
It's all about making poo-poo spaghetti.
Just because I took a swig of
Pee-pee
water
drink.
over here.
Poop pasta.
Hey, that's all it takes.
Ooh, poop pasta. Poop pasta. Poop pasta.
Poop pasta.
So
What do you guys want to rate?
What do you guys
this
want to
at?
rate this movie at?
Out of bison bucks.
All right, Bison Bucks it is.
Bison bucks.
What's
The exchange rate is 5 times the English pound.
Right?
After, of course, I steal the queen. How's he going to kidnap the queen? I would love to see that part. That sounds like a much better movie.
That'd be pretty good.
Just watching Bison kidnap the Queen of
I
England.
think you just
Queen of
needed
England
to
over here.
take his little hover, Dr. Robotnik little
Yeah.
car, and just hover over to the Queen of England's house and just be like, hop on.
Oh yeah, I said it was like King Koopa's. It's way more like Dr. Robotnik's
Yeah,
metal
it's a lot like
Yeah.
Dr. Robotnik.
egg machine thing. His mean bean machine.
Mean Bean
His
Machine.
Mean bean machine.
I'm not gonna lie.
Who's going first on the?
I was so disappointed when I played that game because I didn't realize it was just Tetris.
yeah,
when I
same
rented
with
it.
Dr. Mario.
Yeah.
Because I had rented Sonic Spinball, and I was like, "Oh, cool,
Ooh.
pinball! All right, next week I'm gonna rent Mean Bean Machine."
That
and
game's
it's just
hard.
Tetris. It's like Dr. Mario, it's just Tetris.
Yeah, it's not not great.
No.
It's not an actual Mario game.
Easy.
That's like if you play what was it? Mario is Lost or whatever. It's just Mario themed. Where in the world is Carmen Sandiego?
Yeah.
Oh, we had Mario teaches typing.
Yep. I had that
Ooh.
on
not
DOS.
good.
That and Word Munchers and Number Munchers.
Oh, I had number munchers on my phone so I could relearn some maths.
Wow.
Right now?
Yeah. I don't anymore.
You mean like you can
Probably
still
about a year
get it
ago.
now?
Yeah. The
Oh,
little
shit.
green guy goes.
Yeah.
You gotta avoid the enemies.
Yeah. Wow, that's still around, huh? Crazy.
It is.
Interesting.
Hey, you could still play the OG Oregon Trail. You just have to get the DOS emulator.
Ooh.
Whatever.
Cool. DOS box.
DOS box.
Awesome. All right, so out of $10 bison dollars, what are you guys gonna rate this movie at?
That's 50 English pounds once I kidnap the queen.
Ooh, that's
FYI.
right.
You can use that conversion rate if you want.
Now, how much is that in US dollars?
Uh,
How much is that in normal
Probably
Bandit
like
stars?
Bandit stars?
35.
How many Rudy's Rock Hard salami dicks?
No amount of Rudy's Rock Hard salami dicks.
I'm all out.
Who's gonna go first?
you,
You.
Kevbot?
Me?
Just because you
Yeah,
said
you.
something.
I'm gonna give this movie. I would pay 8 bison bucks
Ooh.
out of 10 bison bucks.
That's
I will go to
good,
the Saturday matinee
yeah.
to see this movie. This movie is very enjoyable. I haven't watched it in a couple years, but this is definitely a movie. If I owned a copy of, I would probably watch once a year. Not even like a crazy Street Fighter fan, but it's got the right amount of like goofy, campy, and the one-liners and action and coked up alcoholic Jean-Claude Van Damme.
Is he coked up,
And,
you think? No.
Oh yeah. There's a whole article I read on how he had to. The movie studio hired a wrangler who was a very bad influence, and he was coked up and
Really? I thought
and-
Jean-Claude Van Damme was like a straight shooting guy.
he was a
straight
mess in this
shooting up
movie.
his nose.
Yeah.
Oh my.
Yeah. This movie took a little while longer to film than anticipated because he wouldn't he'd just show up whenever he wanted to. So
Oh no.
if they didn't show up, apparently
Hey,
everyone,
maybe if they gave him
everyone
his
else on
fucking
this film
button-up
was
crunchies
very
on time.
professional, but he was not.
Jeepers.
So all the characters are great. The fights are great. I enjoy it a lot. Absolutely would rewind. 8 bison bucks out of 10.
Now, Kev, out of this or Mortal Kombat, the first movie, which one do you like more?
Oh, geez. The first Mortal Kombat.
Ooh, okay.
The first Mortal Kombat.
Yes, is that a
No.
question?
No. I would say Street Fighter. Now, if it was Street Fighter and Mortal Kombat 2, that's a real tough one. I'd have to give that more thought.
Okay. All right.
Yeah.
Put
All
some
right.
annihilation on this Mortal Kombat. That's the kicker.
Whoa.
Well,
Whoa, would it be funny
All
to
right.
play Clay Fighter and you could play as Guy Fieri?
yeah, I would love that.
That'd be great.
Guy Fieri versus Snow Blow Man or whatever.
Yeah. That's,
And Fat Elvis.
and that weird like purple straw or whatever he is.
Oh, the Gumby looking.
The Gumby looking
Yeah.
guy. He's made out of
Chewed
Clay.
gum.
candy or something. I don't know.
Oh, Taffy, maybe? I don't
Yeah,
know.
he's made out of Lucky Taffy.
All right. What do you guys?
Me, okay.
You're
What
going,
you
you're
has
going.
pee-pee finger at me?
T-Man.
I'm gonna go down to the ATM. I'm gonna put in my Bison card. I'm gonna put in my PIN number, and I'm gonna withdraw from my savings account $8 Bison bucks as
Ooh,
well.
You must have gone to an ATM on Main South.
Yes, you can get very specific,
Very specific.
amount.
It's the only
And-
ATM I've ever been to where I could get single dollars.
I gotta tip my prosty, my frosty prosties.
Whoa.
He's helping keep that pee-pee dream alive.
Pee-pee
That's
dream.
right. Hey, I'm
From
collecting
pee-pee drips.
pee-pee from some prosty pee-pee. Anyway, yeah, so 8. Because I don't know. It's it is definitely a fucking fun movie. And I don't know, it's just fun as hell. It's just a fun movie. It could have been a little better if like there was some more like if Blanca was actually did something and wasn't just some guy painted green with like a big nose, then I'd probably I'd back that with a 9 at least. That's 1 point right there. Just put Blanca in it more. But yeah, I don't know. It's fucking great. Raul Julia is amazing. Yeah, it's fun as hell. 8 Bison bucks. Dane Train.
All right. I'm in the same boat here. I'm going to sell something on Facebook Marketplace and get cash 8 Bison bucks back.
Whoa.
Maybe I'll sell
unanimous.
I'm selling this.
When's the last time this happened? Because
I'm going to sell the Street Fighter, the movie, the soundtrack for $8. 8 Bison
Street Fighter,
dollars.
the video game,
the
the
video
movie, the
game, the
soundtrack.
soundtrack, the record,
The flamethrower.
With Ice-T and Hammer.
And it had
and Kicking Back Flash.
Far Side.
Yeah.
It
Or
had
the
Gary
Far Side,
Larson?
whatever. What? Gary Larson and
The Far Side.
oh no, the rapper or the rap group. I don't know what the hip hop artist.
Not
Far Side.
the news strip cartoonist Gary Larson's The Far Side.
No,
Oh man.
sorry.
Yeah, it's great.
Man.
It's weird. I remember this movie being better than it because it's been I haven't seen this movie in like 10 years, but it's still great. Yeah, super campy, super cheese. It's great. It's a little drawn out in some scenes. A little drawn out. I think a lot of it has to do because there's just too many fucking characters. But
they tried to put in all of them.
They shoehorned too many people into this. But other than that, everything else was great. Yeah, it's great. 8 out of 10 Bison dollars is what I would bet on anything. And I think that this movie's better than the Mortal Kombat 1 movie anyway. So
Nice.
yeah, I'd watch this any day over Mortal Kombat 1. So
Wowzers.
there you
Sweet.
go. There you go.
Cool.
All right.
All right. Anything else before we wrap this episode up?
No, that's it for me.
That should do it.
Cool. If you guys want to join our Patreon, check that out at patreon.com/VHS Bandits. I don't actually know the web address, so
I think
hopefully
that's it.
that's correct.
I think that's it, right?
Yes.
Google it. I don't know.
Sweet.
Google.
If you are a Patreon member, thank you for being a Patreon member. We love you.
Oh, so much.
Free round of pee drinks on us.
Oh, yeah.
Cool. Yeah.
All right.
Awesome. That's it. Thanks everybody for listening to this episode of VHS Bandits. I'm the Kevbot.
It's Dane Train.
And this is Topher Henson.
Oh, yeah.
As always, be kind and rewind.